Thank you for taking the time out to take a look at Mavenlink's new resource management and planning feature. We are super excited to get this out and into your hands. I'm here today with Maggie Sheldon, who is responsible, the genius behind the product. A lot of the direction and design were put together by Maggie and, of course, orchestrated by the entire Mavenlink team. But she's here this afternoon to help me walk through this with you and make sure I don't miss any key features.
Hi there. Thanks for joining us today.
So what we're going to do real quickly is take a look at the features so everyone can go into a project workspace of their choice. And you'll see now a new tab here called Planning. If you click on that, it's going to bring up a screen. You'll recognize once you click on it, it pulls out all of the key tasks and to-dos that you had set up in your task tracker. It's also going to pull together the familiar assignments that you've seen over here, and we'll show you how you can make assignments there if you need to.
I think just coming out of the gate, what makes this so special is that a lot of the feature requests we've been hearing from you for quite a while are incorporated. It has live editing, and you can move the different taskbars around and make them into subtasks or edit the story type directly, so you can set whether they're a task, milestone, or deliverable as you please. This is kind of a preview of the direction we're taking with Tracker going forward, so I hope you like it.
All right. So as Maggie described, a key feature request that we hear time and time again is how do we know who we can assign a task to, how do we know who has availability, and how do we see a visual representation of how busy my team is going forward. So here now, inside of the planning module, you can click on that drop-down arrow, and you'll see the names of the resources from your project team that have been assigned to this project. A couple things to point out. The dates that you see in gray are grayed out because they fall outside of the window of the dates you've established for the project. The dates that you see completely in white are available dates where you can assign hours to a resource. The dates that have the black box around them indicate that the resource is already fully allocated on that day. And the days with the yellow highlights indicate those resources have already been over-allocated. To see more detail around that, you can click on the calendar view here, and you'll see by day how many hours have been assigned to that resource. And if you need to look at where those hours are coming from, you can click on that. You'll see Christian's already been assigned on the Dos Equis Corporation project on the task Meet with Darren to Finalize Schedule for 4 hours. If you're ready to start assigning hours, you can do that a couple different ways. You can begin to input hours directly here into the system.
What's really nice that you'll notice here is to the left of the allocation bar, you'll see the 6. So you've already allocated 6 in on Wednesday, and that shows your running total below.
Very cool. Thank you. Another thing you can do, I want to point out this right now, you can use this gearbox to do a couple different things. First of all, you can clear the time that you've already added. So if you made a mistake and you thought, you know what, there's probably an easier way to do this, and there is, you can also go in here and click Evenly Distribute Time. What this is going to do is it's going to take the time that you've allocated to Christian, put it across the days that are available for the project, but you'll see what it's going to do is it's going to maximize Christian's time up to 8 hours a day based on the availability he has. And because he was already fully allocated on Saturday, poor Christian, we're not going to put any hours here. Also, because he was over-allocated on Sunday, we're not going to put any hours there. I also want to show you another great feature in this is the team has built in the concept of weekend work and weekend work or no weekend work. So if you distribute time evenly, whoops, let's make this a little bit higher so everybody can see how this fun project task or feature works. If you evenly distribute that time, notice it will automatically skip Saturday and Sunday for the week and distribute the time across the board based on, again, Claire's availability from other projects. And you can see that here. If you wanted to see her time, where it's allocated from other projects, you can see that as well.
Another great way to pull up the allocation bar, which is the white bar that appears below the cells, is if you click in a cell, it will actually pop that bar up too. Since you already have it open, it's open, but there you go.
Perfect. So we're excited to hear your feedback and input on the task, or sorry, on the new feature. Also looking forward to a number of reports that we'll be rolling out around resource management and planning. A utilization report is coming to a theater near you shortly. But if you have any questions in advance, please reach out to the support team at support@mavenlink.com or anyone on the sales team at sales@mavenlink.com. Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us.